So I moved to Durham in 2014 to start reading theology at university. I was an atheist, I was just interested in the subject. And I spent the first year sort of thinking, yeah, church is a thing, but I didn't really think about going, and I didn't consider any reason for me to look at my studies any more than something which was purely academic. But that eventually caught up with me, and at the beginning of my second year, I started attending St Oswald's, which is a parish just across the river from the cathedral, and it's such a lovely group of people. And when I went for the first time, I thought, there's something about this place that means I have to keep coming back. And I carried on going back every Sunday, and I started praying the daily office without really thinking about why I was doing it. Still not entirely sure if I believed in God. And then there was one reading in the lectionary which wasn't actually there, which was Isaiah 24:11. The people in the streets are crying out for a lack of wine. And there was just a voice in my head sort of saying, and that needs to be you to give them that wine. At which point I panicked. I was like, I'm not baptised yet. I was brought up in a non-religious family. I was like, this can't be, this is just me being too keen. So I ignored that for a while. In the May, I went to my vicar and said, I'd like to be baptised, and confirmed. So that happened at the deanery confirmation that June. But just before that, there was a series of events where various people said to me, you need to think about ordained ministry. So my vicar did during some confirmation prep. The leader of the student group did a study on Ephesians 4, saying about, everyone's working together to build a body of Christ, and if anyone wants to do ordained ministry, that's also a good way to do it, which afterwards he told me was aimed primarily at me. And then from there, I just sort of galloped forth. I spent my third year beginning the discernment process with the Diocese of Durham. And then after I graduated, instead of doing a master's degree, which had been the plan since the year dot, I went to Sunderland for the Durham's Ministry Experience Scheme, which was really, really good. I had a good taste of parish life, working in some deprived areas of Sunderland. And then I went to BAP, and I was recommended for training, which scared me a lot because I had only been baptised for about 2 years at that point. So now I'm here. I'm 18 months away, God willing, from ordination, and I'm really enjoying my training so far, and I'm excited for what God's got in store for me in the future, whether that's parish ministry or maybe further theological education.